Hi, how you doing? Justin here, and today we're going to be discussing the note circle. Now this is a really basic music idea. It's not just about guitar or voice or any other instrument, it's just music. We have 12 notes that we use to create music, or Western music I should say, because there are other countries that use different amounts of tones and semitones, but for us it's 12. Now if you go and have a look at the illustration on the website, you'll see that I've taken a circle and divided it into 12 equal spaces, and I've written the available notes around the outside. Hopefully most of you will recognize the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes back to A. They're the letters that we use in Western music. And you'll also see some that have got a sharp, which is like a little hashtag kind of a symbol, and the other notes are using a flat, which it looks like a little bit of a squashed B. We're going to come back to those in just a second. Initially, I just want you to get the idea that the notes go around and around, and when you go round the circle in a clockwise direction, you're going up in pitch, and when you go counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction, you're going down in pitch. I also want you to recognize this idea that there are 12 notes. Now, if you have a look on your guitar, it's very likely you'll have either a double dot at the top of the neck. I've got a kind of a different size slab on the fretboard of this particular guitar, but it's important to realize that one lap around the circle goes from A all of the way around back to A, and that's called an octave. Now we can hear that on the guitar if we play an open, I'm going to use the 5th string here, but if I play that note, which is an open A, if I step up 12 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm back at the note A again. So this open string and the 12th fret are the same note, but an octave apart. Okay, that's one whole lap of the note circle is called an octave. Now you'll probably notice something a little bit peculiar if you're looking at that diagram, and that is that some of the notes, some of the pitches, have different names. So a good example, the first one on the right hand side of the A is an A sharp / B flat. Now A sharp and B flat are exactly the same pitch. Okay, they're the same note. We're going to talk about sharps and flats again in a second, but just important that you realize again that on each one of those steps around the note circle is a climb up in pitch, but sometimes those pitches have a different name. If you want to impress your mates, when you have two notes that have got a different name but sound the same, they're called enharmonic equivalents. Check that out, enharmonic equivalent. So if somebody says, hey, I'm going to play an A sharp, and the other guy says, well, I'm going to play a B flat, they're both playing the same note, and we would say that they're playing enharmonic equivalent. You'd probably never use it really like that, but it might be a nice one to impress somebody at some point in a pub quiz or something like that. So one thing I'd like you to have a go at before we move on to tones and semitones and sharps and flats and all of that other jazz is just to apply that note circle onto the instrument. Now we can do that. The open 5th string, the second thicker string, is the note A. Okay, and we've got a note A at the very top of our note circle. So I'd like you to play that open A, say the note A. Then put first finger in the 1st fret on the same string, and you're going to say that's A sharp or B flat. Okay, then you move your finger up one and look the next step around the note circle, and you'll say, play that one and say the note B. Then move it up one more and say the note C. Where did B sharp or C flat go? Why isn't there one there? We're going to come back to that in just a second, so bear with us. Move the finger up one more, look one note further around on the note circle, and you'll have C sharp or D flat. Move it up one more, you've got the note D. Up one more, you've got the note E flat or D sharp. It doesn't matter the order that you say them in, by the way. They're just the same note. Move it up one more, you've got the note E. It's at the 7th fret now. Move it up one more, you've got the note F, the 8th fret. Up one more, you've got the note F sharp or G flat. Up one more, you've got the note G. Up one more, you've got the note G sharp and A flat. Up one more, and we're back on the note A. Make sure you listen to that. You can hear that it's one octave apart. It's the same note, same name of the note, but it's an octave apart. Okay, it's important that you understand this idea of an octave as well. Now, in the next lesson, we're going to discuss tones and semitones and why they're so important to learn as well.